Downpour drenches Dhaka, flood situation unchanged in Chattogram, PM orders admin to remain alert. Veteran BNP politician Jomiruddin Sarkar laid to rest with full state honours. BNP government seeks a fresh start with IMF putting public interest first, Finance Minister. Assalamu alaikum, this is Nusrat Islam welcoming you all to the evening news. You have just heard the I Guess United headlines. Now let's move on to the details. Relentless torrential rainfall since overnight has brought large swaths of the capital Dhaka to a virtual standstill. Severe waterlogging crippled daily life as vast areas of the city remained inundated, causing immense hardship for office commuters, low-income workers and residents traveling for urgent needs. Public frustration has intensified, with many questioning why they must continue to endure the consequences of inadequate drainage infrastructure and unplanned urbanization year after year. The Met Office said it warned several days in advance about the likelihood of intense rainfall associated with a low-pressure system. Commuters have faced a triple burden of acute waterlogging, an inadequate public transport network, and crippling traffic congestion.
যেদিকেই ঢুকছে সেদিকে শুধু পানি, মানে বাইকও এখন বন্ধ হয়ে গেছে, এখন মাঝরাতে দাঁড়িয়ে আছে।
বেরোইছি তো কাজে, এখন এই যে ঠেলতে ঠেলতে আমার একটা ওয়ার্কশপে যেতে হইব। কোথাও হাঁটু পানি, কোথাও কোমর পানি, মানুষজনের জীবনযাত্রা মান খুব খারাপ অবস্থা।
Continuous heavy rainfall coupled with the runoff from the surrounding hills has pushed the flood situation in the Chattogram hill tracts and several other regions of Bangladesh into a critical phase. Roads and highways have been submerged, while floodwaters have inundated homes and businesses, intensifying public suffering. Although flood conditions have marginally improved in certain localities, millions of people remain marooned. Meanwhile, the death toll from floods and landslides over the past 6 days has risen to 43.
তাদেরকে রিহ্যাবিলিট করার জন্য, পুনর্বাসন করার জন্য আমরা চেষ্টা করব। গরু ছাগল দিতে হলে দিব, ঘর বাড়ি বানানোর জন্য মানে টিন এগুলি দিব। বসত বাড়ি তো ডুবে গেছে, তারপরে দোকানও ডুবে গেছে। এখন বসত বাড়ি শুকাইছে, কিন্তু আমাদের তো খাবার দাবার নাই, এখন খাবারের ব্যবস্থা নাই।
আমার কোনো থাকার ব্যবস্থা নেই, কোনো খাওয়ার ব্যবস্থা নেই। বাচ্চা কাচ্চা লইয়ে এই জায়গায় দাঁড়াই গেছে।
তাড়াতাড়ি জিনিস কত কোনো বা হতে পারি না, বাবা রুজি না, রুগা না, খাইতাম পারি না, রাস্তার মাঝে বাবা ঢুকছি।
তা কি ওকা মানুষের ঘর তা কি।
Prime Minister Tareq Rahman has directed authorities to exercise the highest level of vigilance and coordination to safeguard lives and property affected by heavy rainfall and waterlogging. Speaking during a virtual meeting from his Secretariat office with divisional commissioners, DIG of police, DCs, SPs of police, civil surgeons and other senior field administrators across 8 divisions, the Premier stressed the need to maintain safe conditions in emergency shelters, ensure adequate sanitation, and keep electricity and communication services operational. He also instructed officials to guarantee essential health care and security for women, children, the elderly, persons with disabilities, and expectant mothers. An era came to a close as a former acting president and former Speaker of Parliament, Barrister Jomiruddin Sarkar, was laid to rest with full state honours. Following his second funeral prayer at the Jatiyo সংসদ complex at 5 p.m., the veteran statesman was buried on the parliamentary grounds. Earlier, his first funeral prayer had been held after Zohar prayers at Taqwa Mosque in Dhanmondi. Owing to adverse weather conditions, his body was not transported to his ancestral home in Panchgarh. In a poignant final tribute, the ruling BNP founding member was interred with full state honours within the very parliamentary precincts whose completion he had once supervised.
সকলের কাছে আমাদের আন্তরিকভাবে অনুরোধ, আপনারা ব্যারিস্টার মোহাম্মদ জমিরুদ্দিন সরকার সাহেবের মাগফিরাতের জন্য, ওনাকে আল্লাহ তাআলা যেন জান্নাতুল ফেরদৌস দান করেন, সেই জন্য আপনারা দোয়া করবেন।
The finance minister said the BNP government intends to disengage from the previous International Monetary Fund lending program and negotiate a new arrangement designed to better safeguard public interests. He argued that the IMF program undertaken by the Awami League regime failed to adequately protect the interests of the people. Responding to journalists' questions, the minister said there was no immediate concern regarding the pending disbursement of earlier IMF loan installments. He also emphasized that reforms to visa policies would be essential to attract greater foreign investment. Earlier, an IMF delegation met the finance secretary to assess the feasibility of a new lending program, discuss macroeconomic conditions, and evaluate ongoing structural reforms.
ওখানে অনেকগুলো বিষয় তো আমরা সম্মত হইনি, তো সেই কারণে আমরা সেই প্রোগ্রাম থেকে বেরিয়ে আসছি। এখন আবার নতুন প্রোগ্রামে যাচ্ছি। একজন নির্বাচিত সরকারের বাংলাদেশের মানুষের স্বার্থ সুরক্ষা করে যে ধরনের প্রোগ্রামে যাওয়া দরকার সে ধরনের প্রোগ্রামে যাব।
When dream of wedding and happy married life culminates in imprisonment or forced servitude in a distant foreign country, it becomes a harrowing nightmare. An international trafficking syndicate has lured 400 Bangladeshi women to China over the past year through fraudulent marriage schemes. A similar network previously trafficked nearly 600 women from neighboring Pakistan under the guise of marriage, with many ultimately forced into prostitution. Chinese authorities themselves have launched extensive crackdowns against the transnational criminal networks, arresting more than 1,500 traffickers. The CID says that many Chinese who rapidly establish romantic relationships and travel to Bangladesh often do so with ulterior motives.
এরপরে কিভাবে চীনা নাগরিক আসছে, এখানে বিয়ে করছে এবং কোন প্রসিডিওর মেনটেন করে তার বিয়ে রেজিস্ট্রেশন হচ্ছে, সেগুলি খুবই প্রশ্নবোধক। এটা খুবই অ্যালার্মিং। এর আগেও কিন্তু বিভিন্ন দেশের বিরুদ্ধে বিভিন্ন ধরনের ব্যারিয়ার দিয়েছে।
Before ending, let's have a look on the iGas United headlines once again. Downpour drenches Dhaka, flood situation unchanged in Chattogram. PM orders admin to remain alert. Veteran BNP politician Jomiruddin Sarkar laid to rest with full state honors. BNP government seeks a fresh start with IMF putting public interest first, Finance Minister. And that's all from the newsroom for now. To know updates, videos of this bulletin, visit our website www.ntvbd.com. Besides, visit our YouTube and verified Facebook page for updates of NTV's our popular programs and bulletins. Our next bulletin, Shondar Khabor, will be aired in Bangla at 7:30 p.m. Thank you for being with us. Have a good time.